Hi everybody, it's Maureen and today is March the 9th. I have officially been on Amulin for 1 month and I just wanted to talk to you about a few things that have been taking place in my body. As you know, I have been a diabetic for over 25 years, and the past 10 years I've been struggling with my sugars. We tried a number of treatments. I tried, of course, changing my diet. That didn't work. So they put me on various pills, and that went on for 10, 15 years. Then for the past 5 years, I have been on different diabetic pills and injections. But my sugar numbers just kept climbing. So for the past year, or even possibly two, my sugar numbers have been in the high teens and 20s, which obviously is not healthy, especially when your sugar levels are supposed to be between 4 and 6. So I started on Emulin because it's said that it could reduce sugar. And there was a scientific study. So I thought, I did my research on this company. I did my research on Emulin. And I decided, what can it hurt? So I decided to take it. So a month ago, I jumped in. My sugar numbers are drastically down. Yesterday, for the first time in 5 years, my before supper sugar was 5.7. 5.7. I haven't seen that number in over 5 years. I almost cried. And it's happening on a regular basis. Like when I get up in the morning and my sugar is only 6. Like I'm so thrilled. I'm just so thrilled. And there's other things happening too. The inflammation in my back is almost gone. And with that, what I've lost is the inability to stand up straight, the inability to walk on my own. I've lost my fear of falling. And apparently, I was told by a nurse that when people have been ill for a long time, they do fear falling. And it started with me in the tub. I said to my husband, I need something to hang on to when I get in and out of the tub. So for Christmas that year, I got a handle, which is okay with me. So anyway, he put it on and I used it faithfully getting in and out of the tub. But then it graduated from there. I needed something to sit on, so we had to go get a bathtub chair. And then I needed one when I get out of the shower, so I could sit and dry off. When I would go from one room to another room, I had to pass in front of the stairs. And I would be right up as far as I could get against the wall to go past the staircase. Do you know what it's like to live life like that? I needed a cane to get around the house and a walker when I went out because I could only walk 5, 10 feet and I had to sit down and rest. Do you know what that's like? To live your life sitting in a chair? Like that's what I did. I sit and watch my grandchildren play, and unless they come and play in this room or they're coloring or we're working on a puzzle, I just have to watch. And the other thing was, and I was watching them, and I'm watching them when they're running and jumping, and they just know that their body's going to work, and when they jump, their feet are gonna land correctly, and their legs are going to be strong enough to hold them up. And I remember feeling so envious. And so when I was offered this opportunity to try Emulin, I thought, why not? So now my sugar numbers are coming down. My inflammation's going. I'm able to walk. I walk without my cane. The other day, I went down the back steps outside without using my cane. I had it in my hand, but I didn't put it on the steps. My husband's going, be careful, be careful. I'm like, I'm getting better. And uh, there's just so much. I said to him the last time I went to the foot doctor, I don't want to use my walker. He goes, no, honey, you better use it. I'm like, no, I really don't want to use it. But he made me use it. He made me take it anyway because in the past I had to sit down. But I'm not having to sit down now. Like yesterday, for example, the dog needed a bath, so I gave the dog a bath. Then I did the dishes. Then I got my vegetables ready, and I didn't sit down. So there's about an hour's worth of work there, and I didn't sit down through all of it. I didn't sit down. Towards the very end, when I was working on my vegetables, my back was starting to bother me a little bit, but I thought, you know what? Okay, we'll just stand up even straighter, and we'll just take a couple of deep breaths, and it worked. So the inflammation's going away. Now another thing that's happening is my blood sugar has caused diabetic neuropathy in my feet. Now, my diabetic neuropathy, even though I was on a nerve pill, my diabetic neuropathy pain in my feet would wake me up um, anywhere from a half an hour to an hour and a half into my sleep. It would wake me up. My feet would be burning. And ever since I've been on Ambulin, they're not doing that anymore. They're not waking me up. They're not, but I've been waking up for the past 3 years or even longer when I get these reminders from Facebook and it's like, oh, I had a sleepless night. I look at the date. It's like 4 years ago. Oh my goodness. Like I was having leg pain. I was having muscle pain. My feet were burning for 4 years. So I'm like used to being up through the night like that. The first night I actually slept through the night on Ambulin, I didn't know. I woke up and it was like 7:30 in the morning. I went, what? I slept all night. I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom. Like, it was so thrilling to me. So, it's just, if you have any of those problems that are caused by inflammation, and inflammation is the root cause of so many problems, just give yourself a chance and get some Ambulin. It's all it is like a vitamin almost. It's a little tiny capsule about this big, and it's got in it is extracts of onion skin, grape skin, and green coffee bean, and there's absolutely no caffeine in it. Let me tell you, I have a heart murmur, and it would be bothering me. I can't even drink more than 2 cups of coffee a day, and I drink half and half. So, but it's not bothering me. In fact, I'm feeling energetic. I am happier, and that's what I've noticed, that I'm happier. And my husband Dwayne is also on Ambulin, but I'm on C, he's on M, and he's noticing a big difference in his back. I mean, he's had back problems for 10 years, over 10 years, and now he's taking a heavy duty pain pill, but still he's noticing the difference in his back. So if it can make a difference to him, and it can make a difference to me, it can make a difference to you. So I'm sorry that this video is so long. I just get so excited about this product, and I just wish you would join me on this journey. Once you realize that you deserve to be healthy, you'll wonder why it took so long for you to join us. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.